Hey guys, AC Glenn here. Let's do an unboxing today. Got a little package from Brian Abair over at CK Aero, and I think this is some of his new setup tools, so let's take a look. Hey guys, so let's open it up. We got the package from Brian Abair over at CK Aero, and I think this is some of his new setup tools. So let's take a look here. So I'm gonna go over each one of these more in depth. I just wanna show what's in the bag for right now. So we have the throw meter base from CK Aero. We also have the precision alignment tool from CK Aero. And I believe this is the thrust alignment tool used for setting thrust on motors. And then we have Brian's well-known elevator alignment tools. So we'll dive into each one of these individually and tell you what you can do with them. So first up, we have Brian's elevator adjustment tools. Just a quick side note, all of these are made out of ABS, so you would likely want to keep them out of the sun to keep them from deforming or anything like that. So for a lot of you guys, you've probably seen Brian's recent video on how to use his CK Aero elevator alignment tool to set your elevators to make sure that they're perfectly level and they're actually throwing the same. So that's all this is. There's 4 of them that come in the bag with you. So you get, each one is have a base here with a carbon rod coming out. And on both sides, there's magnets inside of here behind the tape. So you would basically clamp this onto your elevator and then turn your model on and allow yourself to set up your throws there and allow you to see that both elevators are throwing the same. It's a great tool. I've been using this for years. I got my first set in 2017, I think, from Brian, and have consistently used them on every airplane I set up. And then I also check them periodically also just to make sure that they're not getting out of alignment or anything like that. It's the quickest way to diagnose a problem when it comes to if your airplane's pulling one way or the other in pulls or pushes. It's the quickest way to really get down to the nitty gritty and figure out what's going on there. So next up, we have the thrust alignment tool. Brian also made this out of ABS, just to be clear for everybody. You don't want to leave these in the sun. I can't stress that enough. So for this tool, it's going to be basically a thrust meter. So you can take, let's see here, you can take your Wixie and you're able to sit it on top of here and be able to check your thrust of your motor. So say I have my 3D printed Plettenberg here. It's an 8mm shaft. So it sits perfectly on there. And then you're able to use your Wixie to set your thrust up and down. If you need to add down thrust, you can know the exact number of what you're adding and so on and so forth. This is a great tool to have and really helps setting up airplanes from the start. And also great for later on checking to see what your thrust is if you want to share your setup with a friend or anything like that. It's the perfect tool for that. So next up, guys, we got the precision alignment tool. This is going to be used for like setting your incidents on your wings and stabs. What you'll do with it is, I'll pull it out here, is you can put this on your like Robart incidence meter bar or the E-Flight or Hanger 9 one. And then once you have it in the middle of the bar, you can take, say, I use this Wixie style thing from Amazon. You can take it and it will magnetically clip on there. And that way you're able to check your incidents on your wings and stabs. It's a really great tool to have. It's a lot better than that little manual dial that you get sometimes with one of the Robart meters. And depending on which one of these you buy, you can get super accurate to numbers that we don't even really need. But it really helps when setting up your incidents and being able to set it up consistently from model to model if you have 2 of the same models or even 3 of the same models. All right, guys, so last up is your throw meter base. This is also made out of ABS, not to stress that enough, but we're gonna pull it apart here. As you can see, it's a 2-piece deal. It's got magnets in the bottom on both sides of it, so you can actually clip it together. But what you'll do is you use the E-Flight incidence little meter thing that Horizon sells. I can actually link it and put a picture up for you guys so you know what I'm talking about. But it's gonna slide in this little slot here, and then you're gonna take and pull them apart here, and this one can sit on top of your aileron or elevator, and then you'll use it across this one will go on the bottom of the surface, and then you're able to check your throws. It seems to work really well. I've used this a bunch of times. I unfortunately don't have my little meter with me at the moment, but this is great for setting your control surfaces. If you have an allure and Brian tells you that you want 25 degrees of aileron for snaps, you're able to put this on there and actually get exactly 25 degrees up and down. Or say you have an airplane that has some differential in it and you need 25 up but only 23 and a half down because of the roll differential, you're able to set that with this and make it exactly what you need it to be. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Again, this is just a quick unboxing and overview of the CK Aero setup tools that Brian Hebert sells. I'll be linking his website in the description below where you can find these tools. Also, I will link the video for Brian's video on how to set up elevators using his elevator adjustment tools, and hope to see you guys at the field soon. Thanks so much.